So we moved from Peru to Massachusetts, and we moved into this neighborhood that was like a third. It was like the most diverse place on the planet. The difference was all the Latinos there were Puerto Rican. And so people would be like, oh, you're Puerto Rican. And I was like,
like in LA, we're all Mexican.
You're all Mexican.
I bring them over to the Globe because there's no Google. So I go to the Globe and I'd be like, I'm from right here, Peru. And they're like, oh, how'd you get here? You know, they're like blown away. I was like, Puerto Rico's over here. Do you see how these things aren't the same? So I just got bucketed into this thing. And then I wouldn't dress Puerto Rican, and so they'd be like, oh, you're dressing like a white kid. I never took it personal. I was always like, oh, that's interesting. It made me curious. So I'd be like, how should I dress? And they're like, oh, your pants should be like more baggy. And I'm like, oh, okay. But like, but why? I was like, have you ever met a Peruvian? They're like, no. And I'm like, do you know how Peruvians dress? They're like, no. And I was like, they dress like me.